I'm Penelope Polly.
And I'm Chris Rodriguez.
And we did our first video last week with Rich Dreams to just kind of be there and talk to you guys and tell you we're thinking about you and we know you can do it and give you encouragement and support. And we had awesome response.
Yes, so thank you everybody who responded. I responded back to as many as I could. So check your email boxes. Or you can just look at the blog post. You'll see the responses in there as well.
And technically we don't have a name for this yet, even though I think the name should be called Rich Dreams in Your Face. But nobody else seems to think that's okay.
We need to have the group decide on that.
It's not really a ringing title.
I don't think that really does it. But we'll put we'll put it in for voting.
Voting. We'll put it down
see how
for
it
voting.
turns out.
Well, today we want to talk about how you stay on track.
Right.
What do you do to stay on track? Well, we sat down today. We're married. We're a married couple. We have a little girl. And we sat down today and wrote down.
Right.
And spent some time with each other and talking about what we wanted in our lives and
writing it down together. And we've been doing this for a while, obviously. So
years.
So it was really easy for us to bounce things off each other or say, does this sound... How does this sound? What do you think?
When in the Rich Dreams book, we really are very specific about keep these things to yourself. And you have to, look at that line. You need to keep them to yourself in dealing with people that are going to naysay you and tell you you're doing the wrong thing and shatter your confidence and bring you down. But it's a really great thing to be able to do this kind of work with somebody that supports you. And when we first started, we had Marilyn, and we would go to these it
was informal,
potluck dinners. Everybody brings some food.
You sit around the table,
and you'd talk. We didn't always write down during those things, but it was great to have somebody around that is like-minded, thinks how you think, and when you start to kind of get off track about things, it helps keep you on track.
Right. They'll pep you up. They'll give you ideas. Because ultimately, this is a creative process. And I think if you talk to any creative, whether it's a painter, a musician, or whoever, if you're doing your work in a vacuum, sometimes there can be a lack of energy. And it's really easy and fun to get that energy from other people.
And when you don't have that energy, it's easy to get sucked down.
Right.
It's easy to start my dad has this great saying, don't believe your own bullshit. And what that is don't believe the junk.
Right.
Don't buy into the junk that is junk. Find some support system, find a group of people, that think how you think or you think might think how you think.
Right.
Or even people that can just help you get up, help you feel good, help you be more positive in a better part of your life.
Right.
And this is why we released this. Well, okay, I got to tell you, it's a really incredible thing that we released this weekend, which we're calling the Rich Dreams Personal Abundance Stimulus System. Now, our titles are very short. They have always been historically, but what we created this because we need this. We need every week we've got to have something we're focusing on. Every week we have to do this work. You always have to stay focused. Constant vigilance.
Right.
That's one of our little mottos that we say around the office to each other, and you've got to keep your head in the game.
Right. And I think that we feel very lucky that we can share this with you. We're doing this work, and we thought, well, why are we, if we're doing it for ourselves, let's share it. Let's get it out there. Let's give it to people. Because obviously, right now, I think a lot of people really need that. I think it would, as we said last week, now's not the time where you give up, where you throw in the towel and you say, everything's going bad. Now's the time where to hold fast and to stay focused, to stay on track, and keep your eye on the prize, as we said last week. And we know that this can help people accomplish that.
And it's helped us. So that's why we want to help you. So this is our little 5 minutes of fun. Hello,
Hopefully
that's another good
minutes.
title.
5 minutes,
right? But maybe not totally appropriate. But 5 minutes of positivity, and we love you guys. You're such an amazing part of our lives. I mean, really, I'm honored to get to do what I get to do, and I appreciate you all so much. I can't even tell you. And all of your comments, they just mean the world to us, and we just love to be able to be here for you, and we believe in you.
Right. And if you want to leave any more comments, you can down below at the bottom of this post. If you're looking at it on the blog, there's a place where you can leave a comment, and I'm watching those comments as they come in, and I'm responding to them, and I'm showing them to Penn as well. So check that out, and then I think also below we'll put a link to the
Rich Dreams Personal Abundance Stimulus
I was going to call
System.
it PASS, which is what we
PASS.
That's our code word for it. I'll put a link to that below, and you can check it out. And it's going to be the first thing is this Wednesday.
Right. Our first. Yeah, we're starting it off with a teleseminar with my dad Tom and I, and we're the ones that wrote the book in case there's any confusion. And so we're going to start off with this teleseminar, kind of kicking it off, and
right.
And we're going to have some fun with this. It's like a weekly plug-in, a weekly. It's not a course because you're not required to do homework.
Right.
You're required to show up. You're required to listen to the positive stuff and have it help and be inspired and go inspire other people and change the world.
Right. Okay.
Easy to do. And now it's 6 minutes. Well, 6.5.
Right.
Thanks, guys.
All right. Thank you. Bye-bye.
Bye.